When it comes to trading the markets, timing is a critical component, but timing can also refer to the general time at which you choose to trade the markets, from seasons to months to weeks to days, all the way down to an hour. If you're a day trader, you probably trade the E-Mini S&P, and it's one of the most liquid futures contracts on the market. If you do trade the E-Mini S&P, you're probably wondering if there's an optimal time to trade the E-Mini S&P, and if so, when. There are two answers to this. There are two answers to this question, depending on how you understand the question. Let's explore each set of those answers. The obvious answer, in my opinion, is to trade during the hours of the highest volume, between 9:30 and 11:30 Eastern. Two things are happening during that time. The US stock market officially opens to the trading public, and the last hour and a half of the European trading session ends, which is our time, 10:30 to 11:30 Eastern. Between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m., institutional trading increases while investors are looking to finalize their positions, whether buying or selling, prior to the stock market close at 4 p.m. If what you are looking for is to simply trade the most liquid periods of the ES session, trading the New York stock market opening bell may be the prime time to trade, while the last 2 hours before the closing bell might be a preferable secondary time window. However, such generalization can never be that simple. There may be the most liquid periods of the trading day, but they aren't necessarily the best times to trade. The less obvious answer treats the initial question in a more particular fashion, asking us to re-examine what we really mean by seeking the optimal time to trading the E-Mini S&P 500. When we talk about time, we're not just referring to trading hours, we're talking about all the events that shape what goes on within those hours. And those events are constantly changing. Some of those events are scheduled, some are not. For example, the stock market opens at 9:30 Eastern Time and may not hold as much significance for the E-Mini S&P trading markets if there are reports such as jobless claims or the Philadelphia Fed Business Outlook that gets released at 8:30 p.m. an hour before, or the Federal Reserve officially speaks well after the market hours, let's say 9 p.m. What if geopolitical market drivers such as the European Central Bank is scheduled to be released during the European trading hours, early, hour 2 a.m.? In such cases, trading hours secondary to the events that drive activity and it's beyond those hours. When you think about trading, hopefully you're not thinking about only the act of buying and selling, but rather how to exploit market opportunities, which may or may not be sitting well with your methodology. A scalper may have a different approach from that of a swing trader. A news trader may not see the markets quite the same way as a fundamental position trader. A trend trader may avoid opportunities that counter trader seeks. An option trader seeking volatile directional movement may have different goals from an option trader who seeks premium via low volatility trading range movement. If you trade the news, then the best time to trade the ES might be centered around the type of news that you are looking to trade. If you trade the opening range of the market, then you will want to be ready for the 9:30 a.m. Eastern Open, given the caveat that no major announcement prior to the open had already moved the market. If you trade intraday momentum, then you might want to stick to the most liquid hours during morning and afternoon, keeping in mind that major economic announcements such as FOMC announcements can sideswipe you. If you prefer to trade intraday ranges, then trading the quiet hours between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. might be to your advantage. Again, it depends. If you hold swing trade position beyond the close, then the New York Stock Exchange trading hours may be of secondary importance to your entries and exit, and you can trade any time within the 24-hour period. If you're a position trader, then the only time-related factors that might be of matter to you are rollover periods. So instead of basing your trades around given time, it may be wiser to select your time according to the way you trade. It may be important to monitor economic announcements from countries that may influence the broader US markets. These announcements may take place during off hours, yet the timing of announcement, whenever they take place, may be critical to what goes on within the ES from the moment of the release of the news to the regular US trading session. If you need better way to stay on top of the financial markets across multiple countries with real relevant analysis of key economic events, check out our free trading news platform for customers, It's called Optimus News. The platform provides an easy way to access all economic events and announcements around the world, and it hopefully will help your trading. We provide it free of charge. So, if there's such thing as best time to trade the ES, well, if there is, it certainly doesn't work for every trader. And if it doesn't work for every trader, like a clean cookie cutter timing solution, then you can toss the superlative description best out of the window. In other words, best is just a relative term. Perhaps the smartest question would be, when should I trade the ES based on my particular trading approach? Whereas there may not be the best time, there's likely to be the wrong time to trade the US for your specific style. If you don't trade according to time, you choose your time. Well, you don't trade according to time. You choose your time according to the trade. Choosing your time has everything to do with your strategy and the market dynamics, most often driven by fundamentals surrounding your trading technical context. Guys, thank you for watching the video. I look forward to the next video about trading tips. Please subscribe to this channel so you can get as many tips as possible about trading. Please like it. We want to share those good things with everyone. And of course, you're more than welcome to call me here at Optimus Futures. Just ask for Matt Z. Everybody knows who I am here. It's 1-800-771-6748, or if you're outside the US, it's 561-367-8686. All the best, and until next time, take care.